Cumberland University baseball, the Bulldogs working on the field now as Woody Hunt makes his way into the press box. Got you a nice cold one there, Coach. Take your time. The Bulldogs come away with identical 1-0 victories over Lyon today, and an outstanding pitching performance in both ends of the doubleheader as Keith Kirby really throws well in the opener and throws a 5-hit shutout, and then Mike Mandarino in the nightcap tops him by throwing a 1-hit shutout, and Sam Lynn with the game-winning RBI in each of the 2 ball games, the second one being a blast to right field for a solo home run. Woody has joined us here in the press box, and Coach Hunt, 2 outstanding pitching performances, and I thought defensively your team played really good baseball.
Well, we were lucky to escape today with 2 wins. I don't know if I've ever seen 2 back-to-back 1-0 wins, but we'll take them, of course. Just a great pitching performance by both of them, and good defensive plays and all that. But we're very lucky to get out here with 2 wins. You know, we could have very well been swept, and our hitting is still a mystery, and I can't figure it out. And so I don't know what to do with our hitting club. We looked tremendous on one day, and next day we can't draw blood.
You saw a couple of good efforts by the Lion guys. They did seem to keep us off stride a little bit. Lynn looks like he had pretty good success today in both ends of the doubleheader, and we were kind of scratching and scuffling around with everybody else.
Well, he caught one. You know, he caught one, hit it good, and I thought Josh had some good at-bats. Besides that, we just didn't have any good at-bats at all, and we were almost defensive, trying to fight the ball off and not getting good swings at all. And I guess to credit their pitchers for that. I don't know. Again, we swung the bat so well on Wednesday night, and I really was excited about that. Hope we could create some momentum and some confidence, but you know, we didn't, and we just didn't look like we knew what we were doing to play today.
Woody, as I was leaving your office after the pregame, you mentioned your shortstop, and you said, we've got a pretty good shortstop. Urquhart made some really nice plays today.
Yeah, he can play defense, and you know, that's what he's got to do. If we get into these couple of games, you got to have defense like that, and we're playing an awful lot of 1-0 ball games already this year, and so, you know, he's a guy that's the best defensive player on the team and best defensive player on the field, and you can see that how he plays the game out there.
Mandarino showed his athletic ability a couple of times, Woody, when Lyon tried to bunt him, and Mike came in there and barehanded a couple of those bunts, made plays at first. They weren't going to get to first base if Mandarino gets to those balls.
Well, Mike is, you know, he has played third, and he's a first baseman too, so he's got a good agility off the mound, and he's a good fielder for us. And we thought they'd bunt more than they did, but you know, Mike was able to field them, and you know, they got a pesky team. They like to bunt a lot and like to run a lot, and you know, we put Alfred up in the first game to maybe curtail their running game, and he's a good little catcher for us. And so Mike did a good job, and Alfred did a good job, I thought, behind the plate today. And the first game and the second game, we put him in late.
Man, a white-knuckle ride, though, all day long. A couple of quick ball games, but when it's 1-0, you are living on the edge every inning.
Well, we're one swing away from, you know, having a big inning, you know, and we just can't seem to get that done. We had bases loaded there, and we get a first pitch ground ball double play, and you know, we try to tell him to be aggressive with the fastball, but you know, you got to make sure it's the right pitch, and you know, we just pop up or whatever. We just cannot get a big inning, and that's my biggest concern. We can't extend innings. We just can't get back-to-back hits. We have on a few occasions, like we saw on Wednesday night, but we're just not able. For some reason, we're not able to put them together.
Woody, it's a lot more fun though to sit up here and kind of pick at a couple of victories instead of what could very easily have been a split or a couple of losses if Lyon could have punched some things together.
Well, you know, from a coaching standpoint, I have to look at it from my standpoint. I'm happy with the wins, but I also know that we got to fix this problem, you know. And it's all about mentality. It's about confidence. It's about getting the pitch you can hit. And we're going to have some guys up there at the plate that's tough-minded that can get the job done, you know. And we got a couple, but we have a lot of guys that just really not doing this, are really having a hard time even defending themselves at the plate. And I'm not trying to be critical, because I've told my team I'm just trying to tell you the truth about it. It doesn't take long to figure it out.
It's your approach when you get in the batter's box,
isn't it? It's a mentality you have, you know, and that mentality can be wide a range of things, you know. Either you're too aggressive, not aggressive, and you can go on and on and on about the different types of mentality you have at the plate. But, you know, I think we lack confidence right now, and especially the bottom part of our order, we don't have any confidence at all in swinging the bat. I was hoping Wednesday night would be a night we could build off of, but it just seemed like we just dug a hole a little deeper this time. But we won 2 games. That's the way out. But it's a matter of getting locked in and preparing yourself before you come to the ballpark, in my opinion. And I think it's what we've been doing today.
1 o'clock start tomorrow, 9-inning game. Chipper Smith's going to get the ball for you.
Yeah, he's going to get the ball, and I'm sure he's a little bit angry at what happened last game, and he should be. And he's pitched better than his record indicates, so I hope you'll have a good ball game tomorrow.
Woody, it's always good talking to you, especially after a couple of wins. Enjoy these, and we will talk to you tomorrow, okay?
Okay, thanks, Tommy.
Woody Hunt, head coach of the Bulldogs, here as we wrap up a 1-0 victory in the first one and a 1-0 victory in the nightcap. Let's take a 2-minute break, 2 minutes, and we'll be back to close everything up after telling you the Bulldogs sweep against Lyon. We'll be back in 2 minutes.